It's going. Look, it's recording. It's saying record,
Yeah.
and we'll pause.
That's
Now it's recording. Look.
That's right.
Okay. I would stop it every so often because you end
I will,
up 15 minutes. It stops after.
Yeah.
So, okay. Just going to show you under the bonnet. The bonnet catch is just inside. I wanted to show
Inside
you.
the passenger side?
Yeah, it's inside. If I just show you this quickly, don't need to deal with this. All you need to do is oil to go in there. Wash your fluid there.
Yeah.
And dipstick will be down the back of there. That's your coolant.
And that just, you leave that alone?
Yeah, that's in your radiator that keeps that's why it's coloured.
Yeah.
It's got antifreeze in it. Okay, and that's maximum, minimum.
And that would only get sorted at a service?
You shouldn't need to touch that unless it drops down, and you'll get a warning light on the dash that tells you your coolant's low.
Right.
Okay, you'll probably get one as well on your washer fluid, but that's all full.
That's the washer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Lovely.
right.
And you've got a dipstick down there somewhere. It's just 9 times out of 10 you shouldn't need to do all these. Inside that will drop out, and you have to clip that off and lift it up. Okay.
We did actually open it before, didn't we?
Yeah. Okay, should we go round?
New bottles.
Okay, so this has got refillable bottles in.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's just shut that. Okay, so they've been they're filled, and to fill them you take it. We went to Ford. I think Richard, one of the mechanics, you take that off and you put a nozzle in there to fill it up. Okay.
Oh bugger! Oh, sorry.
Go on.
My other van, I left my 2 spare nozzles because sometimes.
Oh, that's all right.
You had the same on your other van.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you finish and you're going to travel, you turn them off with that.
Right.
Turn them in.
Do they automatically go from one to the
No,
other?
you've got a changeover valve. See that one pointing? It's running out of this one.
This one,
If
right.
I want to turn it to that one, it's running out of that one.
And does it doesn't show when it's empty? It doesn't have
It doesn't.
go to red?
No.
Okay, so it just runs out.
2
Changes
seconds.
that.
Can I just
Yes,
have
of
this?
course.
And these, they're little knobs.
What's that doing?
That's turning one tank off.
Off. And this is the changeover. I had it fit.
Yeah.
That's the changeover. I saw
So
that.
that changes that onto that tank.
Yeah. And that's the filler.
Yeah.
That's the filler.
Oh no, you took everything out of that cupboard, didn't you?
So, yeah.
So that one's open. That one's open.
And
Okay.
it shows green.
Oh, stamp
They're not going to put you off.
Sorry.
And it shows green.
Yeah.
Green's on.
And when you can't see the green, that's off, screwed in tight.
Screwed in tight. Right.
Which is interesting.
See the 2 differences.
That's a
But
spare
actually
cap. You
don't
don't
take
need
it
to.
off.
No. You've got a little thing there. When you turn it on, sometimes you won't get the gas through. You need to press that for. It's a safety thing. You press it for
right.
5 seconds. It'll allow the gas through. But you always switch these off when you're travelling.
driving,
Okay.
yeah.
So the gas is on now, and you refill it obviously up the thing. But it's a good barbecue point. Okay. So you can put a connector.
You just put an ordinary...
There's a proper connector that goes into that, which allows you to run a gas barbecue.
Right.
It is an optional. It wouldn't have been.
It's on a separate...
It will do. You'll have a freshwater tank and a waste tank.
Right, and that just...
You
if
turn
open
that and
that
it'll empty it out,
just empties
empty it all out.
Yeah.
It's the hot and cold. That's the feed.
Good
So that's your shower unit. Clips into there, yeah.
Yeah.
And then
And that
obviously you
comes
set
direct from the tank.
That comes from your hot water tank. Yeah. So this allows you then to change. It's like a mixer tap, and that's the flow. Yeah.
Yeah.
And the rest is storage. This side, your bed, if that, to make it higher, and what you do is you lift them up.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I can show you. Then you lift these up, and then this little thing comes upwards. Look, it goes up again. You won't see it from So it's same that side. So all you're doing is lifting the whole thing up.
Yeah.
You're going to lift that bar up, and it goes up, and then that'll sit on that bar a bit higher up. So it'll go up that much higher. That makes sense?
Yeah, it does.
You've got one there as well. You've got one there and one there. So you can take it up that height extra if you want to. If you want more room in your garage part.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's on.
You do it, yeah.
It's on. I'll do it now.
To show where it is.
There it is. It's there. Look. Okay.
Because I got you talking about it.
Yeah, that's okay. I'll just pause it for a minute. Yeah. So if you look, it's in here. The drain off for the boiler is there.
Right, so
Okay.
that's what the other pipe is that's going out
Yeah,
into
so if I do that it will drain it off, but you must press, there's a little button. When you turn that,
Yeah.
it lets all the water out your boiler. I've already got it on hot water, so I won't do it now.
No.
And there's a little, when you want to do it, you turn it, and there's a little button here, pops out here.
Right.
Let me show, if I got my torch. Right.
Yeah, I can see there's a little blue button
Yeah,
there.
that pops out when you've drained it.
Does it automatically drain down if you freeze?
No, this hasn't got an auto dump. Drain off for the freshwater tank is the one behind it. Can you see that one there? Little valve there. That'll drain your freshwater tank down.
Okay.
Okay, and you fill it with a hose pipe on this side.
Right.
Okay, so hot water tank drain off, and when you pull it, that button pops out.
Yeah.
You turn it and press the button back in to stop it.
Yeah.
And that one is your drain off your fresh water. Okay, you must always drain them down in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
There's your 240 trips and your 12-volt fuses and your 2 leisure batteries. Okay.
Right.
They will charge while
What
you're
are
on the
these
mains.
over here?
Those are just obviously the previous owners probably had something connected up there which was disconnected, so there's a supply there for something which I don't know what it's for.
Sorry, the 12 volt.
12-volt fuses are there. You can see them all.
Why are they different colours?
Because different ampage.
Different ampage.
Yes, yeah, they're all like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
so you'll have a 5 amp, 10 amp and whatever, 20 amp.
And you can switch all the electrics
Yeah,
off here.
so you test that, press the yellow button
Yeah.
and it trips out. If you lift it, it's just a
Yeah.
trip. So when you lift it up, you press the yellow button, it'll go back on. If you press the yellow button, it should trip out. There you are, now lift them back up and they're working properly.
That's it, so you can switch all the
Yeah, so you
electrics
can you should test that regularly.
I take that.
off. That's still recording.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shh
No,
everywhere.
I just
Yeah,
thought, oh, well,
yeah,
let's
but that's your garage here. You've got plenty of room, you can take it off. Okay?
great.
It's a good area. So obviously we can do that and we can close that. You've got locks on these, so extra locks.
So
you-
you've got the key lock down there.
Yeah, and you've got
I'm
another
pleased.
lock which actually clips around that. So in other words, I think that goes like
Oh,
that.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you can lock it in.
Oh gosh, it's
The lock on here the same. It's stowed away here, look.
Yes, another lock.
It has been out this morning. I left it out and someone's put it away.
Ah.
It's anchored there, yes.
good
So
that it
that's
has
the-
its own spot.
Yeah.
Because ours used to wrap around.
Fill up your water in there. Yeah, it's got a half a tank in there. I would drain it down. It's mild at the moment, so I would just drain it down if it gets really cold, below 0. This is your toilet cassette,
Right.
and it flushes off your freshwater tank.
Right.
It's also, feel in there, while the heating's on, it stops it freezing. It's got a heater in there as well.
Ah,
it's
yes.
fed from your heating system.
That's-
So you just pull that out and empty it, yeah?
What's this? Is
That's
this
an automatic extractor. You see them on some caravans now. You know, you might get the odd smell from
Yeah.
it. This actually vents it out. So there's a little fan in here,
It's very smart.
and it just pulls out any smells. It's automatic. I don't think you have to do anything with it. Okay, but that's just a normal toilet
just
cassette
goes,
to
yeah,
empty.
in and out.
Okay. And there's your fresh water tank. So as long as you've got water in down it, and obviously these are the same. Most motorhomes have the same thing where you undo them, and you've probably got a drawer to. Hang on, there's a catch there. That must loosen.
Oh yeah.
We didn't.
There you are. This comes out. It's like a little cubbyhole there.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, and it stops. You've got to clip that back to get it in.
Right.
It stops on the runner. Look, okay. And then to shut it, you do that.
Yeah.
To lock it, you must just turn the lock over, and then lock. So if you don't turn the lock, it won't lock.
Lock and push.
Yeah.
Okay. 2. You run in. Probably have to start it again. No, you do.
No, it's just
It's there.
Yeah, it's recording now. It says record.
Right.
So auxiliary 2 turns your radio off.
Anything, yeah.
So if I turn that on, that's your radio. You can do it from here rather than going in
Yeah.
there. Lights, on and off.
Yeah.
Auxiliary 1, I don't know what's on. I'll be on. We don't know. There might be something, might be nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We turn it off. It says just come
it's
on
just
because I
come
put it on. Yeah. Power on and off. Okay.
Yeah.
12-volt power.
Yeah.
This is a fan on here. Light comes to here. Cooker light. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Pump switch. Yeah.
Yeah.
That tells me the mains is on, and that's the time. Now, if I wanted to check your tank, it tells me your freshwater tank 64% full.
Yeah.
Okay, 62%. If I go freshwater, that's your wastewater,
Yeah.
13 point whatever. No, that's your battery, sorry. So if we go, freshwater is there, 62%, yeah?
Yeah.
And it will have a little warning light that comes on for your wastewater on the display. Yeah.
Right.
Now, if you want to go your battery, this is telling you what your battery is.
That's how full.
That's your leisure. It's 13.4, which is good because with charges on it anyway. We're plugged in with the mains, yeah?
Right, so that's showing that it's plugged in.
Yeah.
That's saying it's charging at 2
amps.
amps.
And it's a leisure battery because it's showing you the cab, the back bit.
Okay.
If I press it again, it should give you the vehicle battery is 12.6. Okay?
Okay.
So this will charge your leisure battery while you're on the mains, but it won't do your vehicle battery. So never put it on your vehicle battery.
No.
Always have it on your leisure battery as it is now. And when you start driving, it will actually charge both.
Right.
Okay, from the engine. Okay,
Yeah.
clock is just straightforward clock, changing the clock. Yeah? Okay, so that's basically, it's a simple control panel.
Right.
Okay, and then you've got smoke alarm and carbon monoxide.
Great.
So they work.
Yeah, all working. Okay.
That's good.
So
Put it
up
on
to,
pause. Oh, unless you want to.
just put it on. So those are just your electric mirrors, left and right, okay?
Right.
And I think all you're doing is when
It
the
just
ignition's on,
swivels
you just do it to move it, yeah.
Through.
Left, up and down, yeah?
Uh-huh.
So electric mirrors, okay, straightforward. You've got your lights mode on there. You've got your indicator lights on there.
Yeah.
Okay, off.
Headlights. Lights.
So headlights off. High beam, I think, is there like that. Look. Cruise control. You got cruise control on this.
Excellent.
Okay, you have got aircon as well. So when your aircon, it'll only work when you've got your fan at a certain speed. So if it's off, it won't work. So if we go to a certain speed, once we got the ignition on, it'll work. If it's on 0, it won't work.
Okay.
So once you go over 1 or 2, you'll see the light come on for aircon. You've got a 12-volt supply for running whatever you want to do. You've got, obviously...
So there are actually 2 you can plug in.
I mean, they're basically almost the same, really, when you look at them.
Yeah.
But one is a cigarette lighter, still power out. Cup holder. You've got traction control. You've got lock and unlock your doors.
Oh.
Okay. Fog lights, I would say that is a heated screen if it's got it. I'm not sure, unless it's an optional extra. I haven't really tested it. You've got a little stowaway down there, look.
Yep.
And I think this is, I don't know, did it?
Reversing camera.
Reversing camera. Shall we just check that, shall we?
Yeah.
I just put it into, it's an auto, is it auto? No, it's manual. Okay.
Manual. Yeah.
Yeah, so I tell you.
Shame. Okay.
So,
Got cruise control.
yeah. So loading, yeah, reverse camera's on. Okay.
That's a lovely clear picture.
So what did you do to? It just
Or
came
just
on?
put it in reverse.
Oh,
That's it.
it's
So
just-
you've got an FM
Oh,
radio.
well, that's brilliant.
And then I'm not sure whether you got now.
So it doesn't show an image behind all the time?
No, I don't know whether you can have that option. If you look in your book, it may have that option to have it on all the time.
Yeah. Because I was going to say sometimes in some places it was convenient
So
to see
looking
how
on this,
far
what you've
traffic
got,
was.
rear view off. So if I put it on, it might have it on all the time now. There.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. So
Actually,
if you go in there,
driving.
rear view on, so that's on all the time now. So
Yeah.
even when you put it in reverse, so if we go back, we've got radio, CD, USB input, which I think is down there. Something like that, there you are. Okay. So you've got USB input, so if you've got
What's
some,
your iPod on?
so you can put something to input into there, music or whatever you want, yeah?
Oh,
Once you
my
press
word.
it, okay, you've got Bluetooth audio, auxiliary, I don't...
And phone.
Yeah, you got Bluetooth
That's
for
a
phone.
Bluetooth
Yeah,
for
that's
phone.
right. Yeah, it hasn't got sat nav.
It's a shame, but you can't have it.
Well, no, it's okay.
Right.
So that's on all. Just that one there. So you don't need to use this because you've got propane in there. Propane doesn't freeze to about very low temperatures. But if you had butane in the winter, you probably have it on that one, which stops it freezing.
Right.
That is off, and that's summer mode, winter mode, and summer mode. But because you've got propane filled in those, you won't need to do it unless you're below 7 degrees below zero. So you won't need to touch that. You've got a 12-volt socket there and a 240-volt socket.
What's up?
So you can run a 12-volt off there. You know, you can charge your phone or whatever if you've got a socket that goes in it. Okay. So we have got water, so we should have some hot water. Now that's getting hot. That's hot.
Oh, yes, hot.
And run on 12 or gas. Now that will light on gas in a minute. because I know there's gas on. It's also got an auto. If I go again, that's auto. So now,
I was going to say the
you watch,
auto.
that will now go for electric first. It'll then, if it can't find the electric, it'll go for gas. If it can't find the gas, it'll go for 12 volt.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gone for 240, look.
Yeah.
Now if I turn the 240 off, which is, I hope the trips are in the back, so I
Yeah.
can't.